HDSLR Shooter, your source for news from NAB 2014. Brought to you by Adobe, Animas, Blackmagic Design, and Carl Zeiss.
Nice pogo stick.
Thanks, buddy. It's actually the new slider stand by Matthews. The unique thing about it is the fact that it's a foot shorter than a lowboy combo, which is what most people use on their Dana Dollies or even our Matthews slider or any other slider out there in the market. The problem with the lowboy combo, it's just a little too high, so we went ahead and made a stand that's about a foot shorter. It's got two Rocky Mountain legs. It's military black chrome plated, so if you get a smudge on it, you can wipe it right off. And we went with a welded top piece instead of a pop-up casting, because the junior pop-up castings on a lowboy combo or other stands may loosen up over time. This one will never loosen up because it's welded. So it gives you a working height from about hip level to just over head level, and it'll work great with your slider.
So we're just kidding around, but I mean, this is essentially the same quality that people have been getting in C-stands from you guys for what, like 40 years or something like that?
43 years now, yep. It's a really strong stand. It can take, I weigh about 175 pounds, and it's solid. Heavy walls on both the legs and the tubes, and yeah, it's every bit as good as any of our other stands, and probably a little stronger actually. And I didn't even mention it's rated for 80 pounds.
So how does this attach to the slider itself?
So we offer various adapters depending on what kind of slider you have. What you're looking at there is our Matthews slider and our BH or ball head adapters, which basically have a 3/8 thread on the top, and then they drop down into this junior receiver here. But we have various adapters depending on what kind of slider you have.
And so you need two for your slider, essentially?
Yeah, you need at least two, maybe three, depending on the length of your slider. Like this is a 6-foot Matthews slider with a 120-pound camera package on it. So we went ahead and used three to make sure you got enough support there to hold that kind of weight.
How much does this weigh?
The whole stand weighs 12 pounds.
So that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all, and the nice thing is it's really compact once you fold it up. So that's how small it is when you want to store it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we put some cool looking braces on it too to make it unique.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome. And so what is the price on are they sold individually or are they sold in pairs?
Individually, and they're under $400.
Excellent. And again, people want to find out more, what do they do?
MSCgrip.com.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, bud.
HDSLR Shooter, your source for news from NAB 2014. Brought to you by Adobe, Animas, Blackmagic Design, and Carl Zeiss.